it is said that in the Shalmali Dvipa, which is a parallel universe to our universe, it is said that the wife of the great mountain Dronachala gave birth to an illustrious son named Govardhan. And at the time of Govardhan's appearance, all the Devatas appeared in the sky and showered flowers upon him. The great mountains who were led by the Himalayas and the Sumeru all came there to offer obeisances to Govardhan. Then they performed parikrama, circumambulation of Govardhan, and accepted, all the mountains unanimously accepted Govardhan as their king. And therefore, they offered him the name as Giriraj. Giriraj meaning the king of all mountains. So the demigods, they offered very nice prayers, offering and praising Govardhan for having descended directly from Goloka Vrindavan and just to come down here to this universe to assist in the pastimes of Sri Radha and Krishna. And they described Govardhan as the crown jewel of Vraja. It is said some years later that at the beginning of Satya Yuga, the great sage Pulastya Muni once paid a visit to Shalmali Dvipa.
And when he saw the beautiful Govardhan hill covered with many lovely creepers and flowers and rivers and caves along with chirping birds, Pulastya Muni, he felt that this hill is capable of giving liberation. So he went to Dronachal, the father of Govardhan, who immediately offered respects and inquired from Pulastya Muni about what service can we render? So Pulastya Muni informed Dronachal that he was from Kashi, Banaras, and was on a pilgrimage to the holy places. And he said, even though the sacred river Ganges, Ganga, flows through Kashi, there is no beautiful hill. He then asked Dronachal, I have a request. Please give Govardhan to me so that I can perform my austerities on top of the hill of Govardhan. On hearing the sage's request, Dronachal, he was not willing to part with his son. And so he started shedding tears in thought of separation from his beloved Govardhan, his son. But in order to please Pulastya Muni, Dronachal, with a heavy heart, gave his permission. So Govardhan also agreed to go with the sage on one condition, that if Pulastya Muni puts him down anywhere during the course of the journey, he would not be able to lift him again. Pulastya Muni agreed, and he carried Govardhan in his right hand and left for Kashi. Now, by the will of providence, Pulastya Muni passed through Vraja Dham, Vraja Mandal, on his way to Kashi. And on arriving in Vraja, Govardhan thought that, wow, this is such a wonderful place. This is my original home, Goloka Vrindavan. I must remain in this holy town. So Govardhan, by his mystic power, he was able to influence Pulastya Muni to attend to the call of nature. And Pulastya Muni was not able to just control this call of nature. And so he unmindfully just kept Govardhan down and went off to answer to the call. But when he returned, he was unable to lift Govardhan again. He tried and tried with all his might, using one hand, then both the hands. But he just could not lift Govardhan even a slight bit.
Haribo.
So in great anger, Pulastya Muni became angry and he cursed Govardhan. You will sink into the ground by the measurement of one mustard seed every day.
Haribo.
So when Govardhan had come first to Vraja, in the beginning of Satyayuga, it is said that Govardhan at that time was 115 kilometers long, 72 kilometers, like 64 miles long, 40 miles wide, and 16 miles high.
Haribo.
Now the hill is only 80 feet high at its highest point. Today, it used to be miles long in Satyayuga, but day by day by day, sinking into the ground by one mustard seed every day, it has now become just 80 feet high at its highest point. And it is said in the next 10,000 years of Kali Yuga, Govardhan would have completely disappeared.
Haribo.
It is said by the Acharyas that Govardhan is decreasing in size also because of separation from Lord Krishna.
And Srila Radharaman Maharaj also mentioned that if Govardhan Giridhari would have actually been 64 miles long, imagine how long it would take us to do parikrama. We would never be able to do parikrama, like the way we are able to do today of Sri Giriraj. So out of his mercy for the people of Kali Yuga, this curse is actually a blessing so that we can successfully perform Sri Giriraj Govardhan Parikrama.